Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I wanted to make an EOS Blackboard discussions on really what I think is going to happen is we're moving from an inflationary system where money is printed and the value of everything is increased for the very few. And that was a fighter jet. And what we're really doing is moving from an inflationary system and market where a central bank, by the way, that's a tenet of the Communist Manifesto, which is odd for a country that supposedly has freedom to have. But anyway, we're going from an inflationary market right now to what Bitcoin is, a deflationary market where verified through code every 4 years, it's guaranteed to lower its own inflation and print essentially less, which is mine less. There will be less Bitcoin over time that is released to the system. And then 21 million capped overall. Can't go past 21 million. Here, it's infinity. So when we look at going from an inflationary market to a deflationary market, this one's going to be much, much, much more valuable. Each piece is going to have a lot of value and a denominatable a value. So you'll be able to determine that value and have a denomination for it. Whereas we keep losing so much value here that all the dollars keep going down, and every time I go to the store to get my favorite chips, they're more expensive. Or every time you go to get a steak, it's more expensive. And it's like there's the only, well, you know, you have to take into account there's a lot of political things happening as well. So there's artificial shortages as well as real shortages playing into it, which all play into this system. Is it can be gamed, it can be rigged, it can be manipulated totally. Whereas this one is hard code. It's can't be changed. Everything that is being done is out in the open and also can be voted on by the majority, and that can definitely not happen in this one. So what we're really seeing is a strong dichotomy. And also what's happening is in the middle of this, there's pressure that's building up, and people are not noticing that there's these two separate systems now. This one has been going for about a decade now, and this one's been going for, you know, what everybody perceives as their lifetime. So this is building up energy between these two systems, and the more money that gets printed on this side, the more opportunity exists on this side, because the more money will be able to flow into the new system. But this gets built up and pressurized, and just like water, you know, becoming liquid and staying liquid all the way up until the point that it reaches the temperature to become a gas. But if you notice, the water stays water all the way up into the very last moment, into the very moment that it pops into steam, when we're talking about transitioning from one state to the next. So the similar way we're going to be riding this old system up potentially a melt up all the way up, and then we're going to finally blow off into steam and convert into a brand new system, and then you'll be entering into a deflationary system almost overnight, it'll seem, because they'll change the rules, and everything that you thought you knew about finance and traditional investing and everything you thought you knew about just markets is going to now go to a completely new system in a new way. So it's better to learn that new way and that new system well in advance of it being rolled out, so that you can be ahead and potentially even make money helping others getting involved for the first time. So I just wanted to put this out there. I think that this is a real possibility of way that this is going to happen. So I just want to put that out there. Staffelbaker out.